Just waiting for Mr. K. This is not the forum. Kelechi. Hey, Kelechi. How far? All right. I see all y'all. Okay. Y'all is ready. Y'all. Hey, Yasha. What's up, Yasha? Toby. Nikki. All right. There's about 10 people trying to request lives. Let me see if the person that I'm trying to be live with. Let me see. Kenrick. Ty Watts, why are you trying to request a live with me, Ty? Girl. Nope. Kendrick is late. All right. Cancel. Where's Kendrick? Neffy, how you doing? Neffy did my whole entire house, y'all. So you have her to thank for this very beautiful yet sad. This is how y'all got Molly feeling in the tweets. Just crying tears of gold. Just crying tears of gold because y'all came for her in such a real way. So, I mean, I'm looking at the comments. We appreciate you being on time. Well, you know, it's not all Nigerians that are late. Me, I'm here. I'm sweating because the sun is just shining. Where's Kendrick? I don't see him. Oh, I see. Kendrick, are you going to request me or not? You're just going to laugh at me. See, that's how Nathan didn't show up to episode 5. I'm bringing the guns. You know, I've been holding this all in. I'm bringing the cause y'all. That's how your tweets been. Your tweets to me. Is Kendrick in one of these lives? Let me see. 28 people requested a live. Is Kendrick in one of these? Here we are. Bam. We had questions, didn't we? Mm-hmm. What's poppin'? Wow. It looked like you still at the Coachella episode. You wiped the cold out your eye, black man. Brother, you all right?
How you feeling?
I feel like you got lighter in this quarantine. You just ain't seen nobody's sun.
No, I've actually been getting in the sun. This is how light-skinned people look, okay? I know they ain't got as many of us in the Nigerian community, but
first of all, don't do that. I'm just saying, like, brother, you know, you're not quarantined from like outside your house. Just go get some vitamin D. Just go ahead.
I get sun every day. You know what? I'm gonna tell Kechi to get your ass. In case we will let you know, my melanin is actually popping right now. This is good.
It's, you know what? I'm not mad at it, Wolverine. You're looking very Loganish right now. Okay.
You know what? This is why everybody attacking you in these tweets. This is the inspiration for Molly is actually Yvonne Orji.
No. Here's the thing. I've been reading all these. This is me. I'm so glad I'm in therapy because this is me every day. I'm sort of like another one. How y'all really feel? Like, I'm so glad that I got my life together. I understand my value and my worth. I had to tell myself, like, girl, no, let me tell you right now, you are doing great. It's thriving. You drinking your water. You are nourished.
Where's
okay. You're minding your business. Can you not see me? Can you hear me?
Listen. You back.
No, because you got that Boost Mobile. Don't mess up our stuff.
I got good Wi-Fi.
Because you got Cricket Wireless. Don't mess up our stuff now.
You know what?
Oh, I see.
Back to
the beard is trying to connect. I see the beard trying to connect.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I said it's
not.
trying. I didn't say it was.
Nope.
Said it's trying.
It ain't even made an effort. It has not made an effort any time in my life to connect.
Listen.
It is like bad wireless. It is like bad Wi-Fi. It does not connect. Okay?
I mean, it's doing its best. It's like searching. You know how like when it's like searching. That's what it's doing.
No, it's not. That little wheel of death. That's what that is right there.
Somebody said I'm as shady as Molly. No, you know this is me and A2 Brute. We're not gonna talk about how you clown me every day on set when I'm singing. I be trying to live my life, do my best,
No, but see, your singing, your relationship to notes is like my relationship to facial hair. It's it don't quite connect. It's like them notes, you be right up under the note or completely off the note. And the lyrics. The lyrics be.
I swag surf on the notes, okay? I be, oh, almost got it. Almost got it.
Heisman Trophy. The note be like trying to find you. You be like,
I be Heisman in the notes. I'm like, you don't want this.
And them lyrics. Yvonne, let me tell y'all.
Give me a song, any song. Give me a song, any song. I promise you, I got you on the lyrics right now. My man, 50 grand in front of 4,000 of our closest friends. Let's go.
Oh my God. Okay, Savage.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
I tried to give you an easy one. Everybody done TikTok the hell out of this damn song. You gotta know this.
I'm a That's all I got. That's all I. Hey, pretty, hot, sexy.
Wow. You already wrong. We done started off on the wrong foot.
My old friend gonna tell me to stop. She trifling.
You and singing, you and these songs are my favorite thing. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I clown, it's cracked. It's like the highlight of my day because you be dead serious and you just be wanting to get on and confident too. And there's a gap in the song always. You always skip from one part of the song to the end, back to the.
I'm looking for the point. I'm searching for what is your point? I'm searching for it. I don't know.
It's my favorite thing.
Hold on. We gonna do another song. Give me a song. DMX. No, give me a song that I know. Give me a song.
You got DMX?
No, give me somebody throw out a song. No, I should look.
Oh, wait. What's the one that you were actually getting right?
That was so much built up in that shade.
What is the one that you was actually getting right, that you was singing outside your trailer?
Say my name, it's around you. Say, baby, I love you. Say my name. You ain't playing.
I'm done. The rhythm be off. How do you do this?
Hold on.
It's impressive.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. I want to know. And just like a salesman, I could. And you were the only, 'cause so was I. And
well, I was told that they had some questions. They wanted us to ask questions.
You're not gonna do this to me. You're not gonna do this. You said 10 notes in one.
I think that we got some questions that they wanted to answer. Man.
You will not steal my joy. They told us we're not gonna go outside until next year. You're not gonna steal my joy. I'm gonna sing like David sang. I'm gonna play this harp.
Come on, listen. The Lord said everybody has their gifts, certain gifts. Not everybody has the same gifts.
What's your gift, Kendrick? Is your gift disappearing? Because that's all you've been doing. That's all you've been doing. That's all your character been doing.
I'm back now.
Causing mayhem.
You said what?
I said causing havoc. I see you've been working out. You just wore a wife lover. I call them wife lovers just for this. You're like, I'm trying to distract them from my beard, so let me show them my muscles.
I'm proud of my scraggly. No, you know, I don't like to wear clothes. You know this. This is my normal uniform.
I don't like all the this because it's gonna make it sound like something else going on. I don't like
no insinuations. But this is like my normal outfit. I like a breeze. I like to be able to do this.
First of all, that's called a thirst trap. Don't be out here. You're so Nathan of it.
You know, I just like to feel like, you know, I don't like to feel constricted.
Mm-hmm.
And
I goes nowhere around here, brother. You know,
to my effort, unlike my beard, to credit for my effort, I actually had a shirt ready. It was a button up, short sleeve. Okay. And I looked at it and I felt constricted. And I put this shit on and started this live. I was even gonna cut my hair. But
somebody
you see
called
the
it
beanie?
Somebody called that a thong shirt and asked if you were a Scorpio.
If I was a Scorpio?
I know that song. That thong.
Oh, Cisco. That was not the song. That was not it. That was not it.
That was it.
Even the song. Thong.
No, but that's when Cisco went crazy at the final. He was like, that thong. Yes.
I don't remember that part.
Your boost
didn't sound like that.
Your boost mobile stops after 10 minutes. So I understand.
I ain't mad at this. Oh, look at Jessica, the most traveled Black woman in the world.
In the world. Pooja's on here too. Wait, everybody wants to know, are you a Scorpio?
Nah, because what? I like to be naked.
I don't know. I don't know what this means. Are you? What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
They're
trying to say I'm a freak. Scorpios.
I don't know what they're trying to say. I feel like you're projecting. So
you
like
Scorpio?
You don't know what
I might be projecting a little bit. Are you? What sign are you?
I'm one of the nicest ones. I'm a lover of people. I give good energy everywhere I go. We're the life of the parties.
This is a very Nigerian response.
We're creative. We are.
Ain't no shame in a Nigerian. Ain't no shame. They will.
Yeah.
Number one, overachievers. They got a law degree and a doctor's degree. They got a medical. They got 5 different hustles, 10 different streams of income. And if you give them a compliment, by God, they will take it. They might expound on it a little bit. Go ahead.
That's accurate. I'm just looking for the problem. I didn't see. I saw no lies. I searched all over. Hey, I couldn't find a lie. So
look, Apuze said, "What's the issue?"
So everybody is right. Everybody who guessed correctly. I am a true Sag. Okay, someone said Sagittarius, and I was a Sagittarius, and I was like, whoa, that sound like fighting words. And you know, Molly already been in enough fights.
You didn't have enough fighting. You didn't have enough fighting this week. It's a new week.
Molly. You know, I had to sit her down. And I was like, sis, like, what's good? What's good?
You want some? She wanted some of them tacos from that taco truck. That them lines was too long. It's probably what the problem was.
So do we want to jump into it? Do we want to jump right into it? Do we have the questions right there?
Yeah.
So hold on. What are your thoughts overall for this season?
Overall, what are my thoughts for the season? It's different. It's like more focused on the friendship instead of like some relationship.
Dude that's gonna be in and out of your life that, just because he got his eyes he thinks that allows him the jurisdiction to just be whatever he want to be, and that's really not what we're about right now. Like,
can you give me a shot of tequila, please? I just like maybe some tequila. I got it just to get through this. No, it's on mute. It's good. No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Can I get some crack? No, just drink some crack. Cause I got to look at his elbows. Can I have some crack? No, he got his shoulders out. Oh no, don't. Pause. What? Cocaine.
Not the cocaine.
Stupid. What are we talking about? You talking about something? You gonna need some tequila? But let's go strong. Yeah, can I get? Where's the meth? The meth. And
Let me see.
yeah, exactly. Your cricket. Crack is cheap.
Yours. You up there in them.
Who just said crack is cheap? I don't do no drugs. Okay, the word.
I think you up there in the rich people area. That's why y'all are disconnected. That's what the problem. That's rich folks area. She is wealthy. She's got money, and for some reason, up there, there's less service and less connection, but closer to God, I guess, with all that goddamn money.
Tell everybody the truth and shame the devil. You want to burn a phone. This is like The Wire, and Avon Barksdale is trying to connect to you. Just stop this, okay? Cause
I'm trying not to get caught. That's what it is. And I got some people after me. You feel me? So, but my feelings on the season is, I actually like that it's pivoting away from the relationships and towards y'all's relationship, because that's something that women deal with, every day. Friendships, I'm triggered by some of it, even I'm thinking about my own, like me and my boys, like you done some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there calling folks like, yeah, and you ain't even, and I'm like following it.
This season is getting you in trouble with some of your real friends?
No, it's getting them in trouble.
No, it's so funny because when I was reading the scripts, some of this stuff I don't even have to act. I'm like, I've lived it, I've experienced it, I'm healing from it, and I'm just like, well, okay, God, well, let's use all of it. He said he will take what the devil meant from evil, hey, and turn it around, and around, and around, and around, and around for your good. Okay?
Sing the rest of that.
You was a stone cold Negro. Okay.
We are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed. We are blessed in the city. We are blessed in the field. We are blessed when we come and when we go. By the way,
I was gonna say with you. We time down every.
Wrong.
We get down. We get.
Okay.
Like
we tie down all our mamas. Like what? No, them ain't the lyrics, Yvonne.
I never said that.
Me and Yvonne actually have gone to church together for years. Just FYI for those who didn't know, we knew each other before Insecure, and she's always been the sinner. Hilarious.
It's funny because people were like, "You got an HBO special?" Like, "Dad, I didn't know you was funny." I'm like, "Okay."
Born out the womb doing stand up.
Okay. Yeah. So I really feel like this season is causing such a visceral reaction because I think people recognize themselves in these characters. They recognize they've either been a Molly, they currently are a Molly, or they knew a Molly.
I think all of them. I think everybody been Molly, whether you like it or not. Everybody been Molly. Everybody's had a Molly in their life, or are currently being Molly.
And I don't like the negative connotation because Molly is a true blue. Okay, shine like blue. Homegirl sat into my left. Am I right? You know what song that was. I know. I switched it. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit. Oh, I appreciate you. Continue.
You freezing over here. Someone called you Froze. Someone called you Froze. So yes, I think, and Apuja is right. He said Prentice had a good take on it. Yes, and I saved the article. We're gonna get into that. But I think that, I think what's happening to Molly is this cancel culture. I think you got one time to do one thing wrong, and then people are like, this one on F with Molly. And it's just like, hold up. Remember when Molly drove Issa home from Malibu? Remember when Molly intercepted Daniel for Lawrence? And if I thought about this, I said every fight that they have had has been around one of Issa's men's, because season 1, episode 1, the only reason they went to that club was because Daniel was gonna be there.
Right.
And then that's when we got Broken Punani. That's when we got Broken Books. Broken Books. Right? And then episode 7 of said season, we had The Dark Knight, which is what I call Elon, because he did come through in that all black on black on black on black. Looking like Bane.
The Dark Knight. Come on, Dark Knight.
And Molly intercepted him and was like, you got to go. Then season 3, cut 2, we got into a fight when Molly tried to block you because you was,
Wait. Nathan.
Your character. Someone said those are best friend duties. Juliana, I'm questioning your loyalty to your friends. And so Issa got mad at Molly for blocking Nathan from ruining her birthday. And now we're in season 4, and the fight is around her using said Nathan to go around Molly to get favor from another dude. So it's all dude centered. So I'm just like, this is a really bad trait that's happening.
I'm gonna try Wi-Fi one more. Don't shake your head. Don't shake.
You know what you did?
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
just trying
you are like double dutching into this live. This is you. Your service is double-handed.
I'm just trying to make that stuff. But no, I actually have a few buddies like that. I think it's a common thing where, people get into relationships, they disappear. I ain't gonna call no names, but y'all probably in this live right now. But people get in relationships and they disappear. Or they turn into completely different people. They ain't got time for their friends no more. They don't consult you on shit because they know they doing wrong, or they know that their partner is doing wrong. And I have often been the one to save people from them situations, right? Mm-hmm. To get involved. But at the same time, I get why Molly is mad. I was like, oh no, I get why Molly is mad. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, she be tripping. She be out of line with the reaction sometimes. But why? I get.
In life, your response is your responsibility, which is what I talk about in my book, Bamboozled by Jesus, How God Tricked Me into the Life of My Dreams, coming out 2021.
Come on, plug it.
Your response is your responsibility. And what Molly, I think we can all argue time and place. We can all argue the uncouthness of it all. But I also think we can argue, had they talked at Thanksgiving, had one Issa D showed up for pie time, we may have.
Yeah. When you don't address things, I like to address things head on. Unlike Nathan.
Like how you like me for all these years, so every time you pick on me, it's just like your way of telling me, can I be your quarantine babe? I get it.
Exactly. So I like to address things head on. I like to get it out the way. When I got in trouble at school, like I had, I was privileged. I had a little cell phone. I would step out of class. They'd be like, go to the office. I'd be like, all right. Hop on that cell phone. I call my mama, or when they had pay phones, I'd make a detour to that pay phone. I would call my mama and I would tell her the story before anybody else told her the story. I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble on my own terms. Yes. All right. But and I think that's that when you don't, like, when anytime I have or anybody else has not addressed the problems that they have with somebody as soon as possible, everything seems like the biggest violation. Like, she took my straw.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I'm done. Life, I'm not that person. Like, if we had beef at 8 p.m. last night and it's 9 a.m. the next day and we haven't talked about the beef that occurred at 8 p.m., I don't need you to talk about something. You good? If the first thing coming out your mouth is not, hey, I'm real sorry about last night, I was tripping. Like, it can't just be like, hey, so what you trying to eat for lunch today? I stab you in the face. We don't have time to just
wait. Did you say stab you in the face?
I don't. What did your service go out? Because that's what I said.
Wow, you gonna blame it on? Wow.
No, I don't have time to, like, for these niceties of skirting around stuff when we have something to talk about. You can't just be out here like, so you try and get breakfast with you? No, because I'm trying to talk about what happened last night. I don't like
feel you on, well, maybe not the stabbing in the face, but I definitely feel you on my 0 to 100 is a little different than yours, but yeah, I definitely feel you on that. At the very least, we need to talk about it. You know, even if you're not feeling like you're wrong or whatever, at the very least, you need to acknowledge some shit happened. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of folks that love to be like, let's not, like, especially dudes, let's not even talk about it. Like, as a matter of fact, if you try to talk about it, they're like, hey, why are you so emotional? Why you want to talk about shit? I'll be like, listen, we got 2 options here, all right? Because if we don't talk about it, the next thing you do, and I'm talking about you scrape your fork across the plate in the wrong way, we fighting.
I'm a big proponent of everybody use your words. Like, you use your big boy and big girl words. Like, because we all went to somebody's school. Use all the words that you learned. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Choose a one. So since we are both actors, students of arts, you can come down. Let's role play. What should that conversation have gone like between Issa and Molly? Oh, yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. We did not practice. All 4,000 of y'all are gonna see his on the spot role play. So this is like if we were rappers, this is what we would call a freestyle. But I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. But top 5 that are alive: Yvonne. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm supposed to be Issa?
Yes. Wait. You be Molly. I'll be Issa.
Oh shit. Oh,
hey,
all right.
Okay. So, hey girl.
Wait. Okay, I gotta reverse. Okay, because I was thinking. Yeah. I was about to be like, hey girl, is this Issa? That's Issa. Okay, so Molly. All right, Molly.
Hey girl, what's up?
What's up?
So, do you want to? I'm trying to be awkward. So, I'm gonna get out. We're professionals. Okay, hold on. So, do you want to talk about this or not?
I mean, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean.
Devil. Okay, we back.
I'm telling you were circling the area code.
I saw the same thing.
Okay, hold on. So I mean, I just feel like you've been coming for me, and I don't even understand why. Like, this is a big moment for me. Why won't you let me have this?
You don't understand why? You don't understand why? You don't understand why? You try to put some on my man. I can't stand.
No. Did you just hit me? Did you just?
Listen, 0 to 100. I stabbed you in the face.
I don't. No. This is horrible. I will not stand. I will not stand on HBO. If y'all are watching, I apologize for being with Kendrick. We can take him totally out of season 5. Just
take 5.
Somebody said cut. Someone even Kendrick, do you watch this show? Do you know what's happening? Because that was terrible.
I thought I did pretty good. No, you know, you gotta keep it spicy.
No,
you never know.
We have
Insecure
to get
is unpredictable.
We got to get 4,000 people something to go off. So let's try this again. I'm gonna give you a moment. Drink your water. Somebody said, Regina. No, it's not yourself. I did my part. I read my script. Okay, ain't no script, but Kendrick. Okay, so Issa and Molly. Don't they forgive them for they know not what they do. I hate all of y'all. I just want to
give me all the awards.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
I'm telling my inner Issa. So do you want to talk about this or?
Yeah, if you want to talk about it.
I mean, I'm here.
You are. So you went behind my back. I feel like you went behind my back after I made it very clear that I don't want to help you but with my relationship because I'm trying to draw specific, distinct boundaries in my relationship. We've been having some problems, and I don't want to bring you into that.
I'm not quite sure. You said these boundaries, and I feel like they're forever shifting. I mean, I wasn't trying to go behind your back. You told me not to involve you, and that's what I was doing. So I thought I was actually respecting your boundaries. And now you're telling me that I overstepped the boundaries. One day you're hot, one day you're cold, and I can't keep up.
Maybe we shouldn't be friends.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's it. I'm not role playing with you no more. This is, you know what? Don't ever go to couples counseling when they tell you to do the mirror. Don't ever go to couples counseling because you're just like, maybe we should just get a divorce. What the hell? Why are we here? Wow, I almost felt that. Like I felt like we were redoing the scene, and then you. But see, the person who says maybe we can't be friends, that's the person who ain't got no answer, and they're just like, it's whatever you want to do, because we'll talk. It's whatever you want to do, and you're like, I'm trying to talk. So
I've been the one to be like. But I usually go in with that goal. I'm like, listen, this is where it's gonna end up. Like, if we get to this point, like, I gotta have a sit down with you, like, to an extreme degree. I'm going in like, listen.
So you're two extremes. You're like, by the time we have to sit down and have like a real
No. By the time, at the point that they were at, because they had waited so long to have the conversation and it had been compounded, I'd have probably been like, we need to take a break. Like, not even a break. I'd be like, I'm here for you if you need to go to the hospital. I've said this to folks before. If you need to go to the hospital,
somebody. Who are your friends?
your mama passed away, something like that, I'm here for you. But other than that, you ain't gonna be hearing from me for a minute, okay? And I just wanted to.
So Ken, I have a question. Do you think that there's any coming back for these characters?
Yeah.
How? How can they come back? Because I have some friendships that, you know, it's not even so much that we're
Somebody
not.
said you need therapy. I got therapy. Okay.
not with going. Are you sure? Are you? What's going on? I think you might need to pay her double. She might need to be here over there. He gonna show up on the next live with all his out. He's just gonna be out, just no shirt. Do you think there's hope? Do you think that you think there's coming back?
I do. I feel like I mean, I've gotten to physical altercations with people that I'm cool with today.
Well, see, guys are different. Guys, you can literally slap box
That's
with
true.
each other, and then the next day be like, "Hey, so you trying to go get this $5 for long?"
That's true.
And then,
I've also seen girls now, not as often, but I've also seen girls that scrapped and were cool.
If you put your hands on me, hey. So this is what I think you would do. God bless. You know, I hope you make it in your life.
But they didn't put hands on each other yet.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you said you've seen friends scrap, you can't even curse me out real good and think that we gonna be together. I'm like,
I think they need a break. I definitely think they need a break, but I honestly believe people have gone through much worse and made amends.
So now this is what Prentice.
Listen, you from the Bible, hallelujah. They forgive because the Lord has forgiven them. Oh man.
Was that good to you? Did you feel that? Was that good to you? Because I think you were catching something by yourself.
You know, I ain't been to church for a minute.
It wasn't the spirit, it was syphilis. I don't know what that was.
No, wait a minute. Wait, God damn it. Wait. No. Rebuke.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Prentice said these are two people who are not used to seeing new versions of each other. Do you believe that?
Yeah, they switched roles, kind of. Now, you know, Molly's in the relationship and she's single. Yeah, I mean, it's bringing out new elements for both of them. Issa's finally actually getting her shit together and following through with things, and Molly is in a new relationship that could actually be something to the point it might be she's like malfunctioning. She's like, I don't know what to do. This could work.
But here's what people miss. Episode 3, when Molly said something very vulnerable and very open to Andrew, which is, I normally would have messed things up by now. Right. Like, that is a true serum that I think people kind of just glaze over. It's like, yo, this chick is actually working through the things that are uncomfortable for her. And she said, I've never had to fit someone else into my life. I haven't been in a relationship long enough to actually have that happen. And so this is new. But the thing about it is Molly can probably be honest with Andrew in that way because he created a safe space. When she tried to be honest with Issa, episode 1 is like, you said you got it, then get it. Are you sure you're not, you know, it's like the safe space that your friendships are supposed to create is not becoming kind of a competition. Because even when they went hiking and Molly was like, you know, he's not opening up. And Issa said, maybe you're just starting, you know, you're trying to find problems where they don't exist. But then Andrew 5 seconds later calls and he's like, yo, that was my bad. So it was kind of like, dang, is this how you see me? I can't even be honest with you in a way that allows me to be flawed, maybe right, maybe wrong, because your knee-jerk reaction is to say, I'm out of pocket.
So do you think, you know Molly better than I do?
Clearly, I know these characters better than you, but clearly I know Issa and Molly better than you.
You know Issa better than me.
Who do you know, Nathan? Who do you know?
So do you think they can make back up? Make back up. They can make up.
I think you know what? Sometimes I think you got to go to the end of the situation to work backwards, right? Sometimes you got to scrap and rework. And I think I do think that when the people who are closest to you, that's the only way you can get to such a visceral fight as such. Because if you didn't really care, if you didn't really care about somebody, I mean, we've all had this when somebody tries to talk real reckless and you be like, girl, go be with God. Hey, hold me. And then you out. We got time for this foolishness. We got time to go back and forth. But somebody that you care about, that like Princess says, knows where all the bodies are buried. Oh no, like this hurts me, and now we're going to say hurtful things because we're both hurt, because people hurt people, and Issa's hurt just like Issa was definitely hurt when Molly was like, I'm not going to help you out. Because also too, I think it was actually a good thing for Molly to not help Issa out, because it's like she learned resourcefulness, right? She was able to be like, well, who do I know? But the crappy thing about it is the very last fight we saw between these two girls these two ladies was regarding Nathan. So last time I checked this fool on your birthday to make sure he doesn't ruin your birthday, that's the person you went and asked for a favor. Now I know people are like, Molly wouldn't know Andrew without Issa knowing Nathan. Cool. But guess who did not ghost me? In fact, guess who found me?
But wait. It wasn't just. Let's go to. Hold on, wait. No one. The question was just simply, do you think they can make up or not? But you had to take it all the way back to Nathan and start making accusations. Y'all got in trouble with each other because you ain't tell her.
I'm Molly now. I'm not Issa.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Molly. Okay, Molly. I took Nathan's personally. Okay, Molly didn't tell Issa D what happened. It like slipped up when they were having a conversation. She didn't go back and be like, hey, and then you were like, then Molly was like, oh, I didn't want to ruin your birthday. Mm-hmm. And Issa, I actually felt both of them in that moment.
I think Joe had a song. I can tell you lying. I can tell you not.
That ain't a lie. That is not a lie. That is exactly what happened. And I felt both of their sides, because Issa was like, you should have let me make that decision for myself. And that's how I would have felt. I would have felt like, let me make that. Other people, depending on the person, other people would have been like, nah, block that shit for me. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. I'd have been like, let me make that decision for myself.
Now, that's a fair point. But just going from seasons 1 through 3, which is all we had to go off of at that point, Issa's track record, does she look like someone that's made really great decisions regarding men in the last 3 seasons?
I don't think that Nathan was a bad decision. I don't think that was a bad decision on her part. I think that he made bad decisions because of his lack of communication.
Well, no,
but I don't think she made a bad decision for him. I think he was actually, she saw something on how he helped her improve or encouraged her. And so I think she made good decisions on her part, because he did, and encourage her. He was a positive influence and helped, push her to do all of the proper.
Did you get that tequila? Because I
do all the proper things to get this block party popping. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of inspiration. You need some good inspiration in your life.
Okay.
And he had a job. He was a hard worker. He just, he fucked up. But I don't think that was her fault.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that Prentice said, he said, just because.
What else did Prentice say? What did Prentice say?
Because I I prepare for interviews.
Go ahead. What are
Someone called you Dro. Somebody called you Dro. Jesus wept. Why would they do that? That's just, all light-skinned men are not created equal.
Speaking of bad decisions, Dro and Molly.
Exhibit A. You know, your no lies were told in the telling of that story. That was a bad decision.
So you know, since I'm just saying. So and he's back.
Who's back?
Nathan, not Dro.
What's in that cup? I'm like, that red cup needs to be clear. I'm nervous for what's in that red cup.
It is clear, ever clear. Go ahead. What were you about to say? No, I'm just playing.
He said, just because Issa isn't used to the new dynamic doesn't make the fallout Molly's fault. So I think everyone is just quick to react because it was like maybe that timing. Again, like I said, maybe not the time and place, but I don't think everyone is looking at it like pound for pound, case by case. It's like from the time that we got to remember, Issa called, talking about selfish tendencies, talking about the different kind of tendencies. And I'm not trying to like defend Molly or not. I'm just trying to create a balanced conversation because Molly was there in the day that they met you. She was getting ready for her date. And Issa was like, but don't you really want to like ride around town and just live with me? And then ended up riding around town and live with her. Yup. Nathan and Caprisa got into a fight in the back of the thing.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. You two arguing while they're fighting back there. Like, that shit was hilarious. Somebody posted it on Twitter, and I had forgotten how that scene went. That shit was behind the scenes, and what actually ended up on screen was hilarious.
Now, hold on one second.
But you're right.
So it's just like, it's kind of like, yes, there are some friendships that can outgrow themselves. Like, I know there's some friendships that I just let fizzle out because I'm just like, we're not gonna make it anymore. And you know that. And you're just like, and you just let it kind of fizzle its way out. Now, there's some that end catastrophically. And you try to avoid that as much as possible. And I think that Issa and Molly are right now trying to figure out. The reality is they've gotten so comfortable circling the mess because they're both messy. It's like, remember Issa had her whole phase and Molly was like, do you, girl? I'm gonna just be doing work. And now, Molly had she had her whole phase. Molly had her Dro phase. Tomato, like my mom would say, tomato. There's got to be an inflection.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't think that they are. I think at the block party when Molly's sitting there with Andrew and she looks and she was like, dang, she really did do this. Like, this was a lot. And my friend single-handedly pulled this off.
Go ahead.
I think that was Molly's first kind of realization of like, dang, like she don't need me. And there are some friends that only work when they know their role in your life.
Oh yeah.
When they're like, I'm the one that's always going to finance your life because this is our arrangement. And as much as I talk about it, I know what it is when you call. And then when you take that away, and then said person elevates and it's like, I don't need you to finance my life. Then it's like, oh, so now you don't need me? And it's like, no, I mean, shouldn't you be happy that I don't need you in this way? And I think when people can't fit the box that they are accustomed to fitting, it does cause a rift. And that's why you have to use your words. Use your words.
Okay, so, okay. All right, so this is back to...
Wait, Issa just joined. What's up, Issa? Hey! Issa,
she said backs away slowly.
Issa, don't back away.
What up, Issa?
Issa, you trying to get here? Issa, get in here.
Now, so one thing that I was thinking about, I was listening, but I was also thinking about defending Nathan. Here's something that I think is a positive with Molly. She wouldn't have met Andrew.
You know, yo, what's
if
up,
she
Kelly?
didn't get in that car that night. Hallelujah. She sees Yvonne singing Backstory slowly. Issa knows. Okay, I got a story about that. So actually, it works in tandem. So if you didn't get in that car that night with Issa, you wouldn't have met possibly the love of your life. I don't know. Oh, well, not your life. Molly. Okay, Molly.
Are you still trying to defend your existence on this show?
Absolutely. So I think
you're worried about season 5 checks. We talking about episode 5. Okay, we talking about.
And then the other thing is, and speaking of your singing, that night, that long night in the car,
tread lightly,
filming that scene, that was probably the most entertaining part. If it wasn't Miles, she said, defend your existence. Yes. That was probably the most entertaining part. Just sitting in the car all night. Issa on the DJ.
Apuje, thank you so much. Apuje is like, what does any of this have to do? Kendrick, you know what? Why don't we just talk about what you want to talk about? Because clearly you don't want to talk about episode 5.
What does that have to do with anything? Is that the hill people want to die on? Absolutely. Apuje, let's talk about Apuje. Apuje attacked me in a cookie shop and asked me to buy some cookies for him. I don't know what was going on. I was scared. I thought he was going to hurt me. It stabbed me in the face
two things are wrong with this conversation. One, you're not going to talk about my stylist. What's up, Apuje? 2, you're not going to talk about a fellow Nigerian. Don't do that, because who are you? And then it's going to be a whole bunch of people at your door, you know what I'm saying? With
nobody knows where I live. Nobody knows where I live.
Uncle, I have your email address. I can find it. Yeah. Anyway, Abuja said you left him hanging, so you didn't even buy him the cookie. You out here telling the story and you didn't even follow it up. Anyway,
I was scared. I had to run. I was like, why? I don't know what's in these cookies. Okay, why do you need these cookies so bad? You ain't
Kendrick, how many episodes of Insecure season 4 have you actually watched?
Season 4 this season? I've watched all of them.
Okay, you know what?
That I can confidently say. I was scared coming on here because I had to catch up, but I did watch all of them.
What do you think about this? Somebody said that episode 5 was the Red Wedding, our version of the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones. That's
a hard comparison because that's hilarious, but Red Wedding was devastating. I actually, Block Party, even though that fight was like intense, I thoroughly enjoyed I loved watching y'all dance together. I loved Kelly and John going at it, talking about trying to act British, and Amine talking about the 2 branches of government being presidential and Bank of America.
I was there. I know what happened. Are you trying to give me the recap?
I'm saying what I enjoyed. All right, Yvonne. I'm saying the part
he was like, and then y'all were on Market Street, and then there was like cameras, and there was a script, and then I'm like, is he telling me about the episode?
I loved those aspects. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it. But I get what they're saying in terms of like the damage that you didn't ever think would ever come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't call it the Red Wedding.
Somebody called Molly King Joffrey. Or they, you know what? This is real ignorant. They called her Molly St. Patrick. They called her Molly Patrick.
I mean, I guess everybody has their opinion. I think they're being a little, even though you ain't supportive of Nathan, I think they're being a little bit hard on Molly. I do understand where she was coming from. I don't agree with what she did. And I can see why that might be seen as unforgivable. But I you know, I felt it a little bit. I was like, ooh, ew. You know, that was my
I just
reaction.
heard sound effects. I don't know. I heard, are you constipated? Kendrick, what is happening? I just want to know. Okay, we gotta go. Let me see. We have 4 minutes left.
And you asked none of these questions. What is? Oh, actually, this one's a fun one. Are you fans of any of the artists that were performed at the block party?
All of them. I mean, Inglewood Sir.
Sir is my favorite. Sir is hands down my favorite. Love it. I love Vince Staples.
He got the gun. You got the gun.
Sir is the shit.
I love all of the twins. So who was the other young lady? What? Who was the other young lady that performed at the block party that we like? Alex Isley. There it is. Alex Isley. I'm sorry. Her name escaped me. No disrespect. But she was great. She was great. Kendrick, before we get out of here.
Wait, before we get out of here, before you tell me what we get out of here, I need to know, because I love Nathan so much. I need to know. By the way, I learned how to tap dance. Oh, look at your boy.
Who? Oh,
Alex is in here.
Alexander, please join this live and make up for whatever.
So, how do you feel about Nathan coming back? Not as Molly, but as Yvonne. Do you hope that they get together? Chica, what up, Chica?
What is Chica here? Chica, see now say what you were saying about Nigerians. Now say what you were saying about.
You agreed with what I said about Nigerians. You agreed with what I said about Nigerians. They overachievers. They got all these different streams of income. They love to work. And if you compliment them, they will take that compliment and run with it. They will be like, absolutely.
Now you got big K energy, because you was skating. You was skating on the fence. But I got backup Chica in here, Apuja in here. I see Nkechi in here. We got the whole coalition. Don't play.
Listen. I know all about y'all. I'm from Houston. Y'all, like, I'm from Houston. That is like the Nigerian Mecca. I ain't got nothing but experience with Nigerians. I know exactly what's going on with y'all.
So predictions. What comes? And I'm not talking about predicting what's going to happen with Nathan.
I want to know your support. I want your support and endorsement of Nathan and how wonderful he could be.
Issa just gonna make, huh? So yeah, I think he's done too. That's crazy. I know.
Chica said it's the Niza hub.
Gonna happen. No, I know. I mean, he wasn't that integral to begin with, so I support what you guys. I support it. Oh, I gotta go. I'm on this live.
Get off the damn phone.
Okay, I'll call you back, girl. Yeah. I know. I won't say nothing. It's between me and you. Okay. I love you. Bye, girl. Hey, what's up? Issa called. She was like, "You want to talk to me about something?"
Issa ain't call you. Nobody calls you. Your service do not work up in them rich areas. I know that for a fact. You ain't get no call.
Listen, all I hear is slight diss on my come up. And I just have to say, the Lord that we serve is good. Okay? Because that's what
golden background, these golden walls behind you.
Hysterical. Man, let me go. Issa, am I good for season 5? Where did we leave off? Hey, but listen, we appreciate you guys. We thank you all so much for rocking with us. We see all of your tweets. The good, the bad, the ugly, the threatening, the physically assaulting. All of them. And, you know, we We love reading it. We thank you all for being able to separate the characters from the artists.
Speak for yourself. I got attacked in the airport when Nathan ghosted on Issa. They can't separate nothing. My name is Kendrick. Her name is Yvonne. I just gotta remind people, my name is Kendrick. I am not.
I think you got attacked because they got tired of seeing your arms out. That's what it was. They were like, this nigga right here, another white flubber. That's what it was. But anyway, we thank you guys. Make sure you tune in for another episode on Sunday. We will be live tweeting. See how things unfold. I mean, we still have 5 more episodes. For those of y'all who think that the season is over in 8 episodes, it's not. We got 10 this season. 10. We got 10. So there's 5 more to kind of unfold and see the fate of these friendships. Are these relationships for a season, or are they for a reason? And if they're for a reason, then these girls will bounce back. And if they're a season, then, I just thank God for his many blessings thus far. And
bars. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. Don't get excited.
Did that even I wasn't even original. What are you talking? Okay. Anyway, Kendrick, I think you need to go take a power nap. Go take a power nap. Circle back. Time. Your eyes are showing. Okay, your eyes. The hazelness in your eyes is coming through.
Anybody got some weed? I need some. No, I'm just playing.
Guys, we got the words coming out of Nathan's mouth are not a direct representation of Insecure or HBO or Insecure on HBO, nor Yvonne Orji. Make sure you tune into my HBO comedy special. My Mom Made It, June 6th at 10 p.m. I will be live tweeting then. Also, caught my book, Bamboozle. Also,
Nigerians.
Jesus Jalof, my podcast with Love Your Dad. I can plug everything I do. Also, make sure you get Chica and Toby's album. They're all here. Also, Miss Numa got a.
Speaking of Nigerians in Houston,
I'm doing all the shout-outs. Anyway, I gotta go. God bless you guys.
Put your cash out. Put your cash out. All right, peace.
Put my cash out.
I'm out. I'm out. Peace.
Nathan, we know. Kendrick, you acting real Nathan-like. You acting real Nathan-like right now. All right. Bye. Oh, don't forget. Peace. No, that's all smart. All right. I'll holler. Bye.
All right, peace.
I love it. Are you sure you want to end your live video? Save it. It doesn't ask me to save it. Oh, and now. And now.